Cool. I can move now. He was just holding perfectly still while holding that coffee. That'd be impressive. New one shot. Wix challenges everyday heroes when any scenarios, any hero without any identities flipping to hero form. That's kind of exciting. I like that. That's fun. Um, that's really cool. Nice. I've done that a couple of times. I think my favorite is Black Widow with that. He should play Magic only in alter ego. That makes her almost pointless. Yeah, no, that'd be tough. That'd be tough. You would still be able to do the card draw stuff of Mystics, but you would lose all the fun ability. You don't have a printed because this is when you would change to hero form, so you can't do that. That's funny. Plot twist, he was just old. Yeah. Karokai, hey, how's it going? Haven't been here in a hot minute. Have you lost weight, Nelson? Yes, I have. I've lost almost 75 pounds. So thank you. I appreciate it. Welcome. How you doing? Been a hot second. Trap modular? Yes. What is that modular called? I don't remember what the modular is called. Arcade? It's looking like a Black Widow's a classic for that one for sure. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I had one where it was a one flip game where I flew with Nebula. Arcade, sweet. Thank you. That was a ton of fun. Weight loss is a pain. Yeah. I remember you lost a ton of weight too, right? Where is Arcade? Agents of Apocalypse is not it. Aha, there it is. I did. That's awesome. Arcade sounds right. 200. Nice. That's awesome. Good for you. Arcade and Mystique. I think it's only one. It's one modular encounter set. So I think we're just gonna stick with the with that. Um so arcade, and then it does have the required set of personal nightmare. So personal nightmare is in there as well. Mystique would have been Mystique. Mystique is one of those mod sets that I am just like not not a fan of. Put a shifting apparition minion into play, engage with each player. Boom. Then we've got this starts at 2. When you would draw or discard an encounter card from your deck, deal it to yourself as a face down encounter card, then draw a card. Hey, chicken, how's it going? What, you don't like a 9 HP toughness minion that keeps coming back? Can you give a guard for the table? And if you can make it so that I can't attack the villain or anyone can attack a villain, yeah, we'll go with that. Because of how Mysterio works, Mystique doesn't work. What do you mean by that? Arcade and Mysterio, welcome to the Funhouse. We have death traps, gaslighting, and a custom forever box at the end of your trip. Though trust Mysterio and Arcade's entertainment company. Nice. What aspect? What aspect should we go with? I don't want to do leadership. We go always ready protection. That's a fun magic build. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Oh, Mystique's extra cards. True. I thought you meant like the Mystique pool. Mutant Protectors. Mutant Protectors is fun. Justice could be neat. Justice just to slow you down. Mysterio sends the encounter cards to the table when they would be drawn, since they never enter your hand. Mystique's, yeah, okay, cool. That makes a lot of sense. I thought you meant the Mystique minion didn't work. I was trying to wrap my head around that, but yeah, no, the extra encounter cards that come in the Mystique modular set. That okay, I'm following now. Cool. Glad someone was brave enough to say pool because I was scared to. Or aggression, skill strike, and mean swing. Ooh. Huh. I am not the biggest pool fan. Gunboat diplomacy. Okay, I'm down with that. I'm down with trying a gunboat diplomacy. I have not tried that card yet. Yeah, let's try that. What's the best aspect from Magic? Um, this okay. So the best aspect is going to be leadership. Second best, I think, is protection. I said pool is a joke. Pool is radical. Gunboat diplomacy. Yeah, let's try that. Pete wisdom. Pool ain't for everybody. Aggression could be fun. Yeah. I think let's try the justice build with gunboat because I haven't tried that yet. Gunboat Diplomacy is an alliance card. It's a one cost. We can exhaust an X Force character and an X-Men character to remove X threat and deal X damage, where X is the combined thwart of the two exhausted characters. Or Hope Summers, but P Wisdom is your favorite. She does have superpower, right? She got stepping disc. Oh gosh, I forgot how. Yeah, I forgot about stepping disc. Sick. She Hulk pool is freaking awesome. Nice. Spider Woman Vulture pool yesterday. That's cool. Rock paper scissors is a ton of fun with Magic. Alrighty, so gunboat diplomacy. Let's just grab 3 of these because we're gonna build our entire army around this. Is X the printed? No, it's the combined thwart, so we can go with thwart increasing cards. Zone of silence, potentially. Hydrate, you're right. Trap it. I do. I Zone of silence is good. I don't know. I tried it with Nightcrawler. It was pretty cool. I like alliance cards and Nightcrawler. Oh, nice. Yeah. Drink again so it freezes. How long can I hold it? She-Hulk is a ton of fun. She-Hulk is a lot of fun. Um, she's great now against like stalwart villains because superhuman strength doesn't get discarded because there's no valid target whenever you attack a stalwart enemy. They cannot be stunned, so you cannot discard superhuman strength. And so she just goes up to like a 7 attack in kit, and it's just like, okay, cool. Let's kill some stuff. Gunboat diplomacy. Let's grab. Let's look and see if there's any. I have it on my list today to clean up my cards. So hopefully by next stream it'll be a little bit more organized than it is now. Oh, Shadowcat's great. Gambit's great. I really like Gambit. She's actually pretty fun in some aspects. She can have some really good card draw with her focus rages and gamma slams, split personality. Yeah, good stuff. Big. Probably grab superpower training. We got build support for Limbo, yes. Let's grab our money. Want more X-Force allies than X-Men. Why is that? Why do I want more? I was thinking probably equal. I guess because you can recur Colossus. Oh, you can always exhaust your hero. I got it. Okay, I'm following. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Let's grab spiritual meditation and um symbiosuit. That'd be insane. Potentially, be cool though. Sorcerer Supreme. Magic is magic. Probably don't need Utopia. She can also honorary on X-Force heroes. Generally prefer complex heroes, so I need a new fun trick to play the simpler or old heroes. Yeah. What was I looking for? Oh, Sorcerer Supreme. Am I crazy? Where's Sorcerer Supreme? Right there. Okay. I am blind. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8. X-Force, Hope Summers. 9. Deadpool. Pete Wisdom with that 3 thwart. Let's go. My deck for this week, Aggression Jubilee. Managed to use 2 aggressive energies on a grand finale. Sick. Leadership Rocket with Guardians team card and tech upgrades. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, Pete Wisdom. Good call. Do you recommend going the honorary route? I am sad that so many decks are more basic than aspect at this point. Same. Yes. Yeah. I did a video like 2 years ago talking about that. It's probably worth revisiting. Let's see if there's X-Force yellow cards. Oh, Blindfold's so good. Feral. Very expensive. We got Cypher. Wolfsbane. Oh, Wolfsbane is gonna be sick. I would only have a couple X-Men and a couple honorary. Also consider mission training. I think mission training could be kind of cool. Is that really what? Oh yeah, you're right. I do have to have the X-Force trait. Boomer. Bye, Pete. Means I need to go fix my deck. Yeah, the stay in alter ego the whole time. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Alrighty, let's grab mission trainings. Bring Pete back. X-Jet. He's so expensive to have that requirement. Yeah. Yeah. um Zone of Silence. I don't know if Zone of Silence is the play. Although if you Zone of Silence is interesting. Any discarding cards is really interesting with the Mysterio because if you discard the card, you get to draw a card. So that's kind of interesting. Pete is like Wolverine but with thwart. I only use all of us basic resource card when I'm running more than 8 basics that cost over 2. Yeah, I usually go with 10. That's usually my breaking point. But I think my argument in that video was basically that any deck at this point can find 10 basic cards over 2 to run. And so if you're going to be running cards that there are 5 to 6 kind of like incredible basic cards. And so it's very easy to add 4 more cards to justify running the power on all of us. Um, that's kind of what I was saying. So easy to run a basic deck and win. Yeah, yeah. Basic has gotten so good, but you have Nick Fury, you have Professor X, you have Avengers Mansions, you have Helicarrier, you have Quinn Carrier, X Jet, you have Ironheart. Right, just those 6 cards right there. I can find 4 more cards to jump up to 10 cards and justify running the power on all of us because those 6 cards are pretty much they can be auto includes, right? Like I think in most decks against most villains, those are going to be the best cards. Are going to be good cards that you can put in the deck. And so now you just have to justify running 4 more cards. And now that we have Miles Morales Spider-Man, you have War Machine. I don't love War Machine. Um the but you just have so many basic cards at this point, which you can justify throwing in there, and then it's easy. You try to stick with trade, no Nick if X-Men. That's fair. Lockjaw is very good. Utopia's 2 cost. Yep. Yep. Cable goes nut. There's so many good basic builds out there. Yeah, it gets kind of crazy. Go Heroic Intuition. Probably. I like Heroic Intuition. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6. So we want more X-Force allies. Quinn Carrier and X-Jet are just kind of niche depending on the build, but the 3 side schemes also. And I wouldn't necessarily count the 3 side schemes towards that threshold of wanting to run the power on all of us because they only cost 1. If you have more basic art than aspects I rebuilt, that's interesting. Hey, Ritzy, I'm fairly new to Marvel. Coming from Arkham, I find having neutral aspect being good all around refreshing. Oh, interesting. Okay. However, the trait lock trait only builds are exhausting. No, this is not the deck for the weekly challenge. We're just having fun. P Wisdom is an X Force ally. Yeah, but I can't play him. That's the downside. Um, Also, Miles Morales basic is pretty much an auto include. Yeah, I mean the Deadpool is a great 2 cost ally or a 3 cost basic ally. Um, Probably grab Professor X actually here. Um, Cut out Beak. We don't need a Beak. Probably don't need Shadowcat either. Shadowcat would be nice for Personal Nightmare actually. Marrow is X Force, but Marrow only has 1 thwart. I found a shelf Marvel Champion stuff at a department store. Nice, all marked down. But every Doctor Strange, Wolverine, and Captain America trying to get them in the hands of. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, Deadpool is the best card in the game. Deadpool is really good. Deadpool's a great basic ally. We can go Deathlock, I guess. Is it worth cutting out Shadowcat? Trying lasagna is really Web Warrior fanatic in disguise. That's funny. Cut out Shadowcat. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That is 40 cards. Sure, as long as you don't cut out Gambit. No, Gambit's staying. Gambit's staying. Absolutely. We could go. Cannibal's actually not too bad, right? Because Cannibal's a pretty inexpensive ally that has 2 thwart. Let's grab that. And that I think will be good for our X Force. We do have the honorary X-Men build, which I think we'll probably just go ahead and go with. I just knocked something off the table. I don't know what that was. Shadowcat may be worth it. I think I have Dazzler X, but not super. Hope Summers is an X-Men character, and Gambit. And Colossus, I guess. That's an honorary X. Fine. Under surveillance, skilled investigator in the interrogation room. I don't have under surveillance. That may be that may be a good one to drop in there. I wonder where my third honorary X-Men is. Do we know what the release date for Magnaboy is? I believe it is the 17th of November. And if you're here, you can. I got my preview cards for Magneto this morning, so a couple of days we'll have a video up about those. So that is coming. A day after your birthday, nice. They're cool cards. They're really really cool cards. So I'm excited to share them with y'all. I'll probably. I'm not 100% sure when I will when I'll get it, but I think it'll be up probably this week sometime. I'll have to look at that, but I'll set it up as a preview so people will know when it's coming. Not twice if the card gives them Ariel. I don't know. We could. It could not. Who knows? I don't know. Alrighty. We got it. We got our cards. Did Magik have a alternate art card? I don't think so, right? Because she came in the X-Force stuff. Do the cards have magnetic? Everyone, Magik is my favorite hero. Nice to see you give her a spin. Have yet to play her Justice, but protection's sick. Protection is great with her, yeah. Alrighty. Shifting apparition minion into play. Whenever you would draw or discard a encounter card from your deck, deal it to yourself as a face-down encounter card, and then draw a card. Then Mysterio, when revealed in player order, shuffle the top card of the encounter deck into each player's deck. After you resolve a boost card, yell at me. I will not remember this. So yell at me, please. After you resolve a boost card during Mysterio's activation, place that card on the bottom of your deck if it has the illusion trait. Magik still gives me a headache. Same though. Ah! Thank you, Trap It. I appreciate it. Awesome enthusiasm. Yes. Okay, and he starts with 17 health. Too much. And I start with 10. I like Thinky Heroes. She's too thinky. Oh, you meant if it was illusion. Honestly, I'm okay with either. 17 HP. Maybe I'm just slow to be fair. No, I like she's tough. She's a tough one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did not get the Been a while since I played Mysterio. I just built a Wolverine deck with a skilled strike mean swing sick. And Godslayer. May try it against Mysterio. That's awesome. Nice. We definitely require some plans. She's fun. We got Deadpool, we got Energy, we got Honorary X-Men, we got Soul Sword, we got the Gunboat Diplomacy. I mean, If this minion was defeated with excess damage, the defeating player shuffles the top card of the encounter deck into their deck. We could gunboat diplomacy can't get around the guard necessarily. 17th is your birthday. Nice. Never saw protection working as well as it does now. When AOA comes out with Bishop and Magik, I thought the cycle was going to be really powerful. Glad we got some low tier gods like Iceman and Nightcrawler. Yeah, honestly, like Iceman and Nightcrawler are probably my favorite from the cycle. What mod set for Mysterio? The arcade. Nice. we mulligan these guys? I guess. Yeah, Nightcrawler is awesome. Happy birthday, yeah. You heard it here first, folks. It's actually Mags. It's Mystique in the Mags pack. Oh, that'd be fun. It's like the Pokemon cards. They have Ditto Pokemon cards where, like, it's actually like a sticker and you peel it off and it's Ditto. That's cool. I like Nightcrawler a lot, but he isn't breaking top 20. No, he's not. And like, I think that's fine. I honestly would hate it if every single hero was better than the previous hero. I think protection's tough with him in True Solo. Let's go ahead and mulligan these two. We got Gambit and a build support. Alrighty, that's pretty exciting. Okay. We're going to flip into Magik. We don't have any spell cards, so we can't do that. And then we play with the top card of our deck face up, which is Limbo! Woo! Once per phase, you can play the top card of your deck as if it was in your hand, reducing its resource cost by 1. Heck yeah, we will do that. And then after the villain phase begins, we can exhaust Limbo to swap a card in your hand with the top card of your deck. Or as an action, we can exhaust Limbo and swap a card in your hand with the top card of your deck. Yes, stickers. The stickers are cards that go in the binder. So I have a hybrid storage approach where I put one card in the binder, and any additional cards. So like if it's an aspect card, you have 3 copies of it. 1 goes in the binder, 2 of it goes into a box alphabetically. And so this just helps me remember to put it back in the binder, not in the box, because I just sort really quickly by alphabetizing. Alrighty. What are we doing here? We are definitely. I guess we'll use build support to play Limbo. We've got mission training in our hand now. I think I want Gambit in play. Let's go Strengthen Deadpool to play Gambit. We're going to look at the top 3 cards of the deck. Got a 1, a 0, and a 2. I may give him 1 just so I can take out the Shifting Apparition. Then we have a Deja Vu, so this will get shuffled into the deck. We only have an attack of 2 coming. Then we'll get Dark Child as our encounter card, which will allow us to flip down to Alter Ego, which is not the end of the world. You might regret not getting X-Force on the table. That's fair. I regret a lot of things, but also I was thinking about getting a mission training on Gambit if I needed to, but here we are. Let's go ahead and have Gambit go ahead and take out the Shifting Apparition. No excess damage was dealt. Limbo is going to swap a energy with a mission training. We'll use mission training to play a Soul Sword. We get piercing, and then we get +1 attack whenever the top card is a physical or a wild. Gambit is an amazing ally. Gambit's awesome. I so very much like Gambit. Let's just go ahead and thwart one here, I guess. Let's stand up. I don't need a ready on that. We got Energy, Mission Training, Cannonball, Magic's Crown, and Soul Strike. Top card of our deck is Magic Barrier. Honestly, heck yeah. That's great. I did spend a card to play Limbo. 100%. Yeah. That's on me. Because you reduce the top card of the deck. Oops. Good call. We are going to keep Magic Barrier on top of the deck because you get to reduce the cost of the first card you play each phase from the top of your deck by 1. So when Mysterio is attacking us for 2, we're actually going to be able to prevent that damage. First trap. All right, this is going to go up. Mysterio is going to attack. We know it's going to be that. When an enemy initiates an attack, prevent 3 damage from the attack. The top card of your deck has a lightning or a wild. Or it does deal 3 damage. So Mysterio will take 1, 2, 3. Deja Vu. We prevent the 3 damage. Then we've got Deja Vu. Choose to either take 1 damage or place 1 threat on the main. We'll take the damage. And then we'll shuffle this into our deck. And that is not an illusion card. Oh, you're guessing the encounter card. I like it. Okay, nice. Alrighty. Hey, Infectious Zombie, thank you so very much for the subscription. 21 months is insane. That's awesome. Thank you. Y'all are great. First card is Fool's Paradise. Even better than a trap, if you ask me. This comes in with 6. Victory 1. Each identity gets +1 hand size. It has all of the bad icons on it. Then we're gonna flip to Alter Ego. Deal 1 damage to each character you control and discard the obligation or exhaust. We'll exhaust. And remove that from the game. That's a different kind of trap. Hey, y'all slept in, but you're gonna win or whatever. Okay. Okay, let's use a energy and a soul strike to play Cannonball. Then we're going to interrupt whenever we change to hero form to put soul strike on top of our deck. We will use mission training to play soul strike. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. If the top card has a physical or a wild, it does not stun the enemy. I was hoping for the stun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Top card is a soul strike. We'll keep that. We're gonna thwart one here. Start it. Start that. We're gonna hang on to the crown. We're gonna stand up. We do have a gambit block if we want it. Soul strike. We do have a 7 hand size too. I love hand size in cards. Why did I? Yeah, right. Mystical armor. Mission training. That's 4. Stepping disc is 5. Stepping disc is 6. 2, 4, 6. Honorary X-Men. Give me Colossus. Heroic Intuition. Alrighty. DC 15 saving throw kind of trap. I'm going to add 2. Take this up to 4. Mysterio is going to attack. We will block with Gambit. It's going to be a 2. 3. Give Mysterio 1 additional boost card. This is an illusion. So it'll go on the bottom. So it's 3, 4, 5. It's enough to take Gambit out. Then we got 2 cards. First card is Dark Designs. Oh. We're going to probably lose here. So it's going to be 2, 4. Pops Maze and Mirrors. Shuffle the top 2 cards of the encounter deck into each player's deck. Uh-oh. Starts with 3. When you would draw or discard an encounter card, and then we lose at 9. Well, second card is Diva's Fears. Discard cards from the top of your deck equal to the number of cards in your hand. If at least one identity-specific card is discarded this way, place 1 threat on the main scheme. Okay, so it's going to be, I have what, 7, 2, 4, 6, 7. There's Exorcism. Where's Colossus? Give me Colossus. I was kind of hoping that I would get rid of Colossus there. I just want to know why Cannonball Ally. Because I'm running a Gunboat Diplomacy deck. And so this is a cheaper X-Force Ally, which is part of the cost of Gunboat Diplomacy with 2 Thwart. Because Gunboat also looks at the Thwart. And so it was just like a easy X-Force Ally to include. I'm not actually like using him to activate or anything. Yeah. Top card of the deck is a Dazzler, which that's nice. That's very nice, actually. Physical or wild. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to, I think, use Honorary X-Men, Mission Training, and Mystical Armor to play Dazzler from the top of our deck. That's going to confuse Mysterio. The top card of the deck is now a Superpower Training. We're going to Limbo. Instead of Stepping Disc, I'm going to, or instead of Honorary X-Men, I'm going to Stepping Disc. We're going to Limbo Honorary X-Men on top of the deck there. We're going to Superpower Training Stepping Disc to play Soul Strike to deal 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, and stun. We got Magic Crown still. We're gonna punch for 3. 1, 2, 3. And then Dazzler is gonna thwart 2 here. Take this down to 3. Okay. Superpower Training is so good, and it really is. It really is. We're gonna hang on to Magic's Crown mainly because I need to deal with that at some point. But we will stand up, knowing that we have at least 2 activations blocked. We got Honorary X-Men. Hope Summers. Ooh, that's gonna be nice. We could ready Magic, I guess. Gunboat Diplomacy. There it is. We got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Top card of the deck is Gunboat Diplomacy. We'll keep Gunboat on top. I'm gonna go up to 5 here. Mysterio is stunned. Encounter cards. Multiple Shifting Apparition. Gross. And Elaborate Trap. Resolve the when defeated on each trap size game. No abilities were resolved this way. Discard cards until you get a trap size game and reveal it. It's a trap. So this comes in with 3. When defeated, the player who defeated this side scheme is confused. If they are already confused, place 2 threat on the main scheme. Comes in with 3. Uh-oh. Stupid Gunboat Diplomacy. Our stupid Shifting Apparition is what I should say. Okay. There's something here that we can play. Honestly, I think we'll probably drop a Professor X onto the table. We may just kill this with excess damage. Each player must say, "It's a trap," and their best Akbar impression or take 1 damage. I finally found Colossus. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Let's go ahead and take out the apparition. We'll shuffle this card into our. Ooh, Gunboat doesn't go on the top. We have Limbo though. Not looking. I'm not looking. Been here for a while. Why care you guys calling? Top card of the deck is Spiritual Meditation. Let's go ahead and Limbo. Spiritual Meditation in for X. Let's go Magical Barrier and a Honorary X-Men to play Professor X from the top of our deck. We'll ready Magik using his ability. Top card is now another Spiritual Meditation. Alrighty, I like that. Let's play Spiritual Meditation. We're going to draw 2 cards, discard a card. There's Colossus. Exorcism is the top card. Discard a card now, which will be Hope Summers. So what's the strat with Magik? Always aim to benefit from the discount or always hitting the resource requirement? The the best strategy that I have seen with Magik is making sure Colossus is on the top of your deck at all times, using Stepping Disc to put him there, using any recursion to get Colossus, because this is potentially one of, if not the best signature ally in the entire game. So it's a 3-cost ally, 2/2/3 toughness, and you can interrupt the attack. And so Limbo, you're going to swap him in, defeat him, Stepping Disc, put him back on top, and just like you have your defense on lock at that point. So I think that's where I would point someone to if they're like learning how to play Magik, is to just say like play Colossus as many times as you possibly can. So I'm hanging on to Colossus here. I'm gonna swap Colossus for the top card of my deck so that I can. Oh, this is actually kind of interesting. I think Limbo breaks this rule. Does it? Because you're not drawing. When you would draw or discard an encounter card, how does that work? Because you're not drawing, you're swapping. We're just gonna play it as if you drew it, but because I don't want to play with -1 hand size the rest of the game. It's kind of interesting. I don't know. Let's play a Spiritual Meditation for a Gunboat Diplomacy. Agree on Colossus, but outside of Colossus, she's very good at playing allies. You're technically still drawing? Okay. You have to discard the card at the end of the player phase? Do you? I guess you could. But I don't think you have to. Maybe you do? Let's play Gunboat Diplomacy. Exhaust an X-Force character and an X-Men character, Professor X and Cannonball. Remove X threat from among schemes in play and deal X damage among enemies in play equal to the combined. Let's first. This didn't really work. I thought this Gunboat Diplomacy is not a great play because we're not going to be able to. You know what we're going to do actually? Um, yeah. Okay. Gunboat Diplomacy. We'll exhaust. We'll remove 3. Take this down to 1 because we're doing 5, and then we're going to push Mysterio to stage 3. Discard the top 5 cards of each player's deck. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we draw 2. We deal this. We're drawing 3 more cards. We just decked out. Well, that's going to be a rough turn. It's not efficient. Mysterio only had 3 health left. That's what I was saying. Could ask on the Discord if swapping cards still counts as drawing. Yeah, time to. Yeah, I think we're in a situation where it's time to try and do something. I said we're drawing 3 more cards, right? He comes in with 16 health. This will be a fun little turn. Where's Star-Lord when you need him? Yes. All right, we've got a Exorcism. Okay, that's actually going to be potentially very nice. A Soul Strike and Hope Summers. And these are, I should have. Star-Lord would say I win here, right? Top card of the deck is a Scrying. Let's play Spiritual Meditation. I'm going to draw Scrying. Skilled Investigator. Top card of the deck is now a Stepping Disc. We're going to discard a Hope Summers. I'm looking for a stun. Or a physical resource on the top of this deck. Let's play Scrying. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Draw 1, discard 1, and put 1 on the top of the decks. We got Stepping Disc, and a Gambit. Discard a Stepping Disc. We'll draw a Stepping Disc and put a Gambit there. Magic card in our discard pile, not named Stepping Disc, and put it on top of our deck. Okay. Magik is going to attack for 2. 1, 2. That takes him down to 14. Because I assume that there's going to be another attack in these 6. So I'm resolving 7 encounter cards, so I'm trying to prevent as many activations as possible. Okay. We're going to go Skilled. Skilled Investigator for a Stepping Disc. Ready our hero. Choose. Oh, actually, no. I'm sorry. We're going to play Colossus and put Colossus on the top of our deck. Cool. Magik is going to punch for 1, 2, 3. Dazzler is going to punch for 1, 2. We'll play Skilled Investigator. We'll play Soul Strike for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and stun. We've hung on to Magic's Crown this entire game. I'm going to get rid of Magic's Crown. This is scary. Yeah. Yeah. I'm wondering if there is a path where I could have one. I don't know. Stand up. Got Colossus, Gambit, Soul Strike, the X-Jet, Sorcerer Supreme, 2, 4, 5. Top card is a Mission Training. We're going to Limbo Colossus back to the top. We're going to go up to 6. We are stunned, and we're resolving 7 encounter cards. Remember, the illusions now go on top. True. Surely it will matter next turn. Dark Designs. We're going to place 1 and go Confuse. Fearmonger. Surge. Discard your hand. Drop to your hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That surges into Evil Doppelganger. We've got Under Fire. Surge, reveal the top card of the encounter deck. We got Arcade. Arcade cannot take damage while a trap is in play. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a trap is discarded. Hey, we do have a trap. Is our last card? Alrighty. Got an acceleration icon there. We got another evil doppelganger. Masterful Mirage. When you would deal any amount of damage, discard the top 4 cards of your deck instead. Discard this card. Deja Vu. Choose to either take a damage or place a threat on the main. We'll take a damage. And we're going to shuffle this into our deck. I never sweat a lot like this. Yeah. Top card is a mission training. We've got Nowhere is Safe. We're going to place a pursuit counter. Get rid of Skilled Investigator. Then we've got a guard, a Shifting Apparition. Alrighty. Alright, X goes away. We should be able to do this, right? You didn't need the sun. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. We do have a stupid guard. Let's play Spiritual Meditation. We're gonna draw a Mission Training and a Gunboat Diplomacy. Top card of the deck is an Energy. Alrighty. We have to discard a card. Superpower Training. Magik will punch Shifting Apparition. We'll shuffle this card into our deck. Mysterio does have 5 HP. Yeah. So we're trying to figure out how to do 5 damage. Which actually I'm going to have attacked with Dazzler instead. Because if we flip a physical, we're good. Nope. The lightning. Oh, no, we're fine. We're fine. Because we can go these 3 for Colossus and swing 2 for 6. Because no guards. That was intense. That was intense. Cannonball dies with his consequential. But yeah. Oh, Master of Illusion, you're so right. Shoot. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's wind this back a little bit. Stupid Master of Illusion. Dang it. Okay. Okay. Cannonball is out there. Would have been fine with Dazzler too. Hmm. Um. Yeah, I think we lose. Unless we can get if we can get the defensive card. That is our path to winning right now. Is if we can get that defense card, which will deal 3 damage back to Mysterio. Actually, this is not horrible. Same math as before. You discard 4 and get a physical on top. Oh yeah. Um, just trying to figure out what the I guess Mission Training, Gunboat, and Honorary X-Men to play Wolfsbane. Wolfsbane will attack for 1. Knock this off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Top card is a Deadpool. Okay. Cannonball is going to hit him for 2. 1, 2. Why do I win? Oh, I did an attack with Magik. Yeah. Well, no, I did. Cannonball. Yeah. So Magik is still ready. Yeah. So there's the 3 damage with the Soul Sword, which is the win. Would I have gotten? I probably would have ditched Colossus knowing Deadpool was coming. I'm just kind of curious if I would have gotten the defense card. No, I didn't. Woo! That would have been scary. They're both on the bottom cards of my deck. Dang. Nice. Magic's a lot of fun. I'm glad that we broke Magik back out. She's fun. Um yeah, just put Colossus on the top of your deck. Deadpool works really well in Magic as well because of that wild resource. That was cool. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed Gunboat Diplomacy. I think that I didn't get to use it to its full potential. I think that you do kind of have to rush Mysterio if you want to be somewhat successful against him because he's just going to flood. It was kind of crazy. We did what, 9 encounter cards? 8, 10, I think 11 encounter cards. They were pretty mild though. But yeah, nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Sweet. Whew. Alrighty. The Leadership Alliance card is also insane. Mutant Mayhem. I wonder if all the wilds is wilds is good with Magic. Wilds is very, very good with Magic. Gunboat works well in X23, but you already have so much yeah, Gunboat works really well. But she's already won 2 turns before that. Mutant Mayhem is very fun. Nice. Okay. I think I tried a Mutant Mayhem deck once. I think I will try it again. I know that I'm about to film a 2-handed. That's what I'm doing after this, is filming a 2-handed gameplay for Guruismo's member requested game. I don't remember exactly what it is, but if it works so that I can play Mutant Mayhem, we'll see if I can build into that. Got a slight answer for the swapping question. It doesn't work for Domino. And she also uses swapping. It's not drawing. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Huh. Gunboat is probably a little expensive for X23 since she has more efficient cards that can do the same. Also, I totally get what you're saying, but also what a funny sentence saying that 1 cost card is too expensive for X23. It just goes to show how efficient her kit is. It's so lean. It's so crazy. Nice. Yeah, I'll see if I can play around with Mutant Mayhem. And see if that fits into the member requested game. We'll see. If it doesn't, I'll see if I can sneak another game in there somewhere. Awesome. Well, thanks so very much for hanging out, team. Hope everyone had a fantastic weekend, and I hope everyone has a great rest of their week. I'm going to be back on Friday. I'm going to be back on Friday doing, chicken. That's Mutant Mayhem. Yeah. I will be back on Friday playing some Lord of the Rings. I am not streaming on Wednesday because I will be at Man vs. Meeple. And so I will be streaming with Man vs. Meeple. We're going to be doing some Star Wars. So Star Wars Unlimited on the MVM channel. And so that will be at noon Eastern time. But yeah, hope to see everybody there. If not, I will see you all on Friday. I appreciate you all hanging out, and I hope you all have a great day. Peace.